What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I posted a video. It's early spring, well, it just turned spring a couple days ago, the official first day of spring. But we've had some really cool temps, and just now starting to feel like spring. As you can see in the background, I got the tractor out today. We're gonna get the garden ready. I feel like I'm a little bit late on planting my taters, but we're gonna get them in the ground probably tomorrow. I'm gonna get everything prepped today, get the hills in for the potatoes, and then we're gonna go from there. We'll probably plant the rest of the garden after Good Friday. That's usually our go date as far as tomatoes and cucumbers and all that good stuff. But anyways, let me turn you around here. I'm gonna be tilling this up. Got the tiller. I'm gonna put one hill in down through here for my potatoes. We don't grow a very big garden, but we generally have plenty for us and several other families. We'll plant tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchinis, beans, that type of stuff. And then my wife, she puts up a bunch of stuff, cans and whatnot. Anyways, hang around with us, and we're gonna get some rows put in. That was pretty simple, and I'm telling you, that tiller makes all the difference in the world. Beats that old thing over there. That thing will work you to death. Y'all can see this size garden. It's probably 50 foot long by maybe 30 foot wide, and it does a great job. Now, I did till this about 2 months ago, get ahead of the weeds. Man, it does a good job. Like I said, we don't grow a very big garden, but it's enough for us, and we feed a bunch of other people also. Anyways, we're gonna get the tiller unhooked, and I got what they call the hiller blades over here. You hook on 3-point hitch. They make your heels. It's pretty handy too. I'll show y'all how I hook this hiller up, but I forgot to press the cord. Anyways, here it is. This thing does a fantastic job. Takes out all the holing up your rows and stuff like that. I'll show y'all how it works. Might have took me 20 minutes altogether. I tilled, unhooked the tiller, hooked the hiller blade up, and got a row in ready for taters. Now that tiller implement that's the ticket. It sure beats that old thing, which I can't complain about it. I've had that thing probably 7 or 8 years. I only give $100 for it, and shit still runs, but it'll work you. As you can see, there's my heel. I've done straighter. Anyway, that's gonna be my tater beds. We'll get the taters cut up this evening, let them heal overnight, and we'll probably plant them taters tomorrow. In about 100 days, we'll have taters ready to eat. Them little red ones too. My God, they're good. Alright, we're gonna get our taters prepped and ready to go in the ground. So what I do is you go buy seed potatoes, and so we bought these from our local feed store. It's funny, this is 5 pounds of potatoes. That's 5 pounds. A week or two ago, I was in Lowe's in the lawn and garden section for something, and they had, it was either 3 or 4 potatoes in a bag, and they were $3.99, and they barely had any eyes on them. That's what we call eyes. And so yesterday when we went to the feed store, I bought 5 pounds of potatoes and all the seed for the garden except for our beans, and the beans won't be too much. And we walked out of there with everything, plus a couple pig ears for the dogs, for less than $10. So for less than $10, we're going to be able to plant our whole garden, minus the beans. And I think we have beans left over from last year. So anyways, I'm going to walk you through what we do. You want to cut these potatoes up, and you want 2 to 3 eyes per piece. And then you let them sit overnight, maybe 24 hours or so, and they'll grow a protective skin, almost like a little piece of leather. Basically, it heals the raw piece of the potato. And then once you get that protective coating on, you just plant them in the ground and wait. A couple months, you'll have potatoes. So I'm going to show y'all how we do it. You take a potato like this one's got several eyes on it, and you'll just cut it. Well, the battery died on the GoPro. Anyways, I went in there and charged it up just enough to make this last little bit. I want to be able to show y'all what we did. So we basically take our potatoes. You want to end up with a couple of eyes on each piece. This is what's left out of 5 pounds of potatoes. That'll be enough to plant our whole row. And then we'll end up, hopefully, we usually end up with about 2 5-gallon buckets of potatoes. Maybe a little less. Anyways, we'll let these sit overnight, 24 hours, and they'll start to heal across here and gain like a protective skin coating. And then they'll be ready to plant. So next time you see, we'll be putting these taters in the dirt. Stay tuned. Alright, so it's been about 24 hours since I cut the potatoes. Walking out here now to put them in the ground. You can see right there, it's hard to tell on the camera, but they've already healed over, so now they're time to plant. So we're gonna get out here to the garden, punch some holes, and get going. Alright, so basically what I do, I go down through there and flatten the top off just a little bit. Then I'll come with the butt end of the hoe, punch me a hole. I generally go 8 to 10 inches apart. We do that all the way down. Basically, like I said, you just go all the way down, punching a hole every 8 to 10 inches. It ain't got to be perfect. Some of them's going to do better than the others. Just go all the way down the row. Now it's time to put them in the ground. So you just take them, put them in the hole, cover them up. Put them in the hole, cover them up. And that's all there is to it. Here in about 100 days, we'll have taters. Well, I didn't quite have enough to make it the whole row. Spin you around. Anyways, I planted most of the row up until about right here. We got another about a 10 foot left to go. But that's fine. I'll get some more taters here in the next day or two. If you notice my fence that I put up, I'm putting this fence up every year to keep the deer out, and it works great. So basically it's just a nylon material. It's made by Plot Saver. Hello, Squeak. And you basically spray this stuff on, called Plot Saver, and it's got a weird odor to it that the deer don't seem to like. And we've been using this for the last several years, and it keeps them out. You got to spray it about once a month, which is not that bad, but it keeps them out. So anyways, that's the gist of planting potatoes. About another 100 days we'll be eating potatoes. Here in the next couple weeks, when they start sprouting, coming up out the ground, I'll do a little update. And here in the next 2-3 weeks, we should be planting the rest of the garden. So that's always fun. But anyhow, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Click down on the left hand or right hand side of your screen and subscribe if you don't mind. And share this video, comment down below if you like seeing this content, or any other pointers, anything you've seen I did wrong. I'm always open to suggestions, and tell me some other videos you like seeing. So as of now, that's all I got. I'll give you an update here in another couple weeks. Appreciate you watching. Have a good one.